Well, welcome back, ice fans. We're now in the second day of the single block competition of the 2021 World Ice Art Championships. We have a number of contestants here. You're going to recognize some of them from other events. And we also have some new ones. So let's walk around and take a look and see what's going on over here. I think our first stop should be James Stuart. He's currently doing his single block continuation of his theme on war. Looks like there's a heart in this one. Hey James, how you doing?
Good.
Looks like you've made, are you on schedule now with this one as you were with the last one?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I'm kind of meeting my goals.
Yeah?
So
Good,
yeah.
good.
But you know, one goal is to try to finish early. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, right? So, no, with this one I'm doing an experiment and I think it's working really good, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
And so in the yin yang, in the white part, dark part, whatever you want to call it, I etched in some chain. So
Yeah.
I recessed that back, I etched in a chain, snow packed it, and then I covered it with snow. And so now you get like a shadow of it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you guys can see it, but on the other side you can
Oh, yeah.
totally see it. But yeah.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. So no, and then I'll try to finish that one nice and then build a cage around it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Cage
yeah.
start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So no, it's going to be kind of fun. And then the light, the clear part, right? This is going to be representing the light side of the yin yang, and so the cage is it's going to be melting it like wax.
Oh.
Yeah. And so you got one side that's kind of constrained and like barring you in, and the other one's trying to set yourself free.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so this is all playing in that motif, and this one's more about that that inner conflict with inside yourself.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that yin and yang is that balance. So
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, the philosophy continues.
oh, always.
All right.
Always.
We'll let you get back to work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll
Thanks
see
for
you
doing
again
this.
tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, it should be almost done by then.
Okay. Well, there you have it. The continuation of the theme of war and conflict. Let's go around the corner here. And it looks like Heather Bryce is over here working on her piece. Now remember, this single block is one person, one block. And there's 3 days, and we are into the second day. So this is called Making Magic. Is that what the name is, Heather?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's playing the cello.
You what?
He's going to be playing the cello.
Oh, he's going to be playing the cello.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite instruments.
Awesome.
A lot of detail. Gonna have to go into this one. Okay. So we'll move over here to site 3. This is Steve Bryce's piece. And I don't see a sign, Steve. What's her title?
Hang on. What's that?
Said I don't see it. Oh, maybe this is your sign, the name of your piece.
It's Run.
Run.
Yes.
And this is the guy back here, huh?
Yep, yep. He's going to have a battle axe and he's going to be coming at you. So,
So you better run, Mojito.
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll let you keep out of here,
Alrighty.
doing our rounds. So who is this across from you here?
Julio.
Oh, this is Julio. Oh, that's right. It's right next to his double block piece. Julio isn't here. Calling of the Secret Garden. Yeah. I don't know. Is there another sign? Yeah. And there's somebody working back here in the deep forest. There's Julio. So
How are you?
so we were just looking at your piece. It's Calling of the Secret Garden.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a man calling to the fairy tale. Well, it's a
Oh, so you're mixing your two pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is such a great idea, having these pieces so close together so that you can follow a theme.
yeah. Well, they told me you have your sketch. I say like, well, no, I don't have. And then I think like, oh, why don't we call this guy to take the ferry from the wind, and then he's calling to the ferry coming with all these attachments with the snowflake, the leaves. So I put all that together.
Yeah.
Well,
So are you on schedule?
no, I'm okay. No, I'm okay. Like I have everything. It's so simple, but I think I like challenge.
Yeah.
So right now I'm okay. I don't have issues with nothing. Well, I used to travel with my chainsaw. Now I'm using my chainsaw for cutting blocks, and it doesn't work like I want, but I'm still working. I like it. I have to mix all the tools and then put something there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing whatever I have there. Well, I'm trying. We'll see tomorrow.
All right. Well, we'll be back by tomorrow. Check in on you. Julio also is the one of the coordinators of the youth carving event, which is coming up here during spring break on the 9th. This is Sue McCrew and her single block piece called Fire Spirit. These chisels all have names, some of them just coined by the artist over the years. The one she's using now is sometimes referred to as a pickle fork. And it's shaped the way it is in order to remove lots of ice at a time. Whereas a smooth chisel would be used to as a finishing tool to put a shiny or a very smooth surface. All right. Looks like we have some members of the public here. Yeah, if you haven't been out to the park, you got to come out and see this in person. There's just no way you can experience this just through these videos. We do this as a courtesy to the artists so that they can say hello to their friends and family, and for people who are far enough away that they're just not going to be able to come, and so that you can, so that those of you outside of the state of Alaska, you can see what this is all about, and maybe plan a trip up here and come visit us. Oh, this is Ty's piece. This is his. Hey, Ty. You're still working on this.
Hey, it's never over.
It ain't over till it's over.
And I had too many details that I wasn't happy with.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I got it.
Nobody's ever totally happy with their piece.
I'm figuring that out. I'm figuring that out.
Yeah, it's art. You know, that's, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
I heard a lady who I knew in San Francisco. She was a painter, and she said that the one thing she had to learn to be more commercial is knowing when to stop.
Yes. Yes. With the company I work for, my supervisor, one of my coworkers, started a project they called Ice Intervention, because I would work on a piece and I would be passionate about that piece.
Yeah,
I would get so involved in that piece, and I would notice a flaw when they were trying to wrap it up and ship it out, and they would say, "Back up, just back up. It's time for an ice intervention. It's done."
Yeah.
No, I didn't need to fix. It's done. They'll never notice what you keep trying to fix. It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
She
would do
drew
that.
this curve for me that she said that one of her art directors, what do you call the place where they have the shows when you put on a show?
Oh, the oh gosh, I can't think now.
Yeah.
The
Anyway, that this lady who runs that, she gave her this card that has this curve on it. She says, you work on a piece and its value goes up the more you get it finished, more you get it finished, but there comes a point where the longer you work on it, now you're losing money.
Exactly. Well, you've got to consider, literally, you have to figure out what that number is in materials and in work hours.
Well, I think that's what she was getting at, is that, you know, you have a lot of inspiration, a lot of ideas. You spend all your time on this, and you know, you're not going to get any more money out of it.
Right. And you're preventing yourself from making more.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah.
So yeah,
So how
I
long do you
just
think it's going to take you to get this?
to perfection. Lunch. Come in tomorrow morning. The rest of the main.
Yes.
If you notice, I've extended it.
Yep.
The rest of the main should be solid. Have a solid fuse on it. Once it has a solid fuse, and I can trust it, then I will go ahead and complete the details there.
Yeah.
Right now I'm at the point where I'm just getting ready to sand down all the lower sections and get all the extra distractions out of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. You don't want to be
nice.
working down on the lower stuff once you've started on the upper, because
Physics.
it gets delicate up there, and if you're working down here, you know,
Yes.
these pieces are kind of unpredictable that way. You know.
Yes. Well, let's see. The scaffolding is there for just that reason.
That reason. Yeah, I see you've got that block in that piece there.
Oh yeah. Every bit of support that I can provide, I'm going to. So when it's time to call it quits, I take it down, walk away from it, and literally call it quits.
All right.
But it's a challenge.
All right. Well, we'll wish you luck, and we'll be coming by again tomorrow night and see how you've progressed.
Tomorrow night, I'll probably be done by this point. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So you have to catch me down snow sculpting.
All right.
All right?
All right.
You guys have a good one. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Ty is one of our new sculptors this year in this event, and he has been kind of trial by fire. Learning how to plan and execute these large pieces. So this is Steve Dean, and he's doing a piece called The Final Stretch. Steve does a lot of animals, and he's very, very good at it. He's also one of the people that works on a piece to exhaustion. He's been out here, I think last year he spent the entire night one night out here working on a piece. You can see that video in our last year where they're sitting up against the, he and Ina are sitting up there and talking about how worn out they are. So behind us here is Shelley Malcott doing Doctor Who. You know, I never did figure out why the Doctor Who series chose the British phone box.
It was common and nondescript.
You could hide in there.
It was common.
Yeah. Probably not as common now because of cell phones. What do you think? They probably still have them around for the tourists. So this is Dean Demaris, and he's doing a piece called Snow Dancer. Dean is another one of our veteran ice carvers. How's it going, Dean?
What's up, Dave? How are you on this wonderful evening?
Well, we're doing quite well. It's the weather is being very agreeable.
That it is. It's
Yeah.
awfully nice out this evening.
So are you on schedule?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For whatever a schedule is sometimes. It's, yes, I'm on schedule. Immensely on time, so far ahead of time. I'm about to have a sip of tea.
Yeah, you've been doing this long enough that you can just kind of relax and.
I'd never say relax. It's too much of a beating on the body to relax.
Yeah, yeah. But there are others who, you know, are just really fighting with the clock. Of course,
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
another day left, so the anxiety probably doesn't set in until tomorrow, halfway through
I've
tomorrow.
certainly had it set in about this time in years past. But we're in good shape this year. I'm
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, we.
Except for when people get microphones in my face. And it gets,
Yeah, I know.
It gets a little distracting
Don't you
sometimes.
just hate
but,
that?
Yeah, that's part of the gig sometimes, huh?
Yeah. Well, you can rest assured in the idea that some of those people who had to leave can now watch these videos and wish they were here.
And that they should. It's been an awesome year. Great weather for all around.
Yeah.
In fact, we had a few cold days. That's, you know, the minus 30 days we had early on in the competition. That's
And we haven't had
why
any
you
of
come
those.
to Alaska. You don't
Yeah.
come up here with the balmy weather.
And we haven't had any. That's the thing. We haven't had any of that balmy weather where you can't glue and you can't.
No,
Yeah.
we don't like that.
Yeah. So
like that
it's
at all.
been really ideal, I think, this year.
It's been a very comfortable year, great conditions, and all these blocks have really looked good. I only had one pop on this one when I pulled the section out, but all in all our blocks for multi-block and two-man really look great.
Yeah. Okay.
These are big and thick, so who doesn't like it?
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll let you get back to work.
All righty.
Talk to you later.
We'll see you.
Okay. The next one. What's going on over here?
I don't know, how are you? I had some equipment trouble.
It looks like it.
Like,
It's
I had missed the whole first day and almost half of this day. So,
Yeah, it's looking still really square.
yeah. Maybe that's the point. I had a couple different ideas, but I think simplicity might be the best.
Yeah, just title it Block.
Well, it's Arctic Diamond.
Arctic Diamond. Oh, you gonna turn it clear? Holy cow.
It's one of the best blocks out there.
No kidding.
I
Yeah.
selected it out of all the blocks out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's very little cracks in it.
Doesn't look like there are any flaws anywhere.
Not really.
Oh, nice.
So it might just have to speak for itself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, nothing wrong with that. Especially, people looking at all these other pieces and they come by and they see this pristine monolith it's kind of like the origin of species.
Well, you know how they say you can put a newspaper on the other side and
Yeah,
read
yeah.
it through it? I want people I created back there to go around behind it and look through it and get their picture taken behind the block.
Oh, nice. Great
So
idea.
it's an interactive piece too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have a plan B to tear it all apart and restack it and configuration and add more stuff to it, but I just really love the block, you know? I think I'm just going to let it go.
Good idea. Yeah, you'll have to
it'll
put
be
up
all pretty. It'll be all pretty when I'm done with
Yeah.
it, you know?
put up a sign that invites people in so they know, because we get really strict about them going over the ropes. If they know they can go back there, then this would be an opportunity, rare opportunity actually for.
Well, that's why I have it pushed up against the road here, you know?
Yeah.
Everything's just kind of
This is a
falling
nice
in place.
spot.
Yeah,
This is a really nice spot for a single block.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're digging out more spots every year,
Yeah.
you know?
All right.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
Okay. Give.
Is there anything down there?
The turtles were down there. I wonder if they ever got done. There's one in here. Let's cover the competition pieces first, and then maybe we'll see if they're still working on the turtles. Actually, we can see through the trees here, and it does not look like there's been anything done on those. Steam pumpkins, Stuart Grayson. A lot of pumpkins this year.
What's that?
There's a lot of pumpkins this year.
That's not a pumpkin.
Well,
It's an octopus.
well, what does it say steam pumpkin on here?
Steam pumpkin to put.
Oh!
Octopus.
It's in the
Steampunk
dark there.
octopus.
Yeah, it's in the dark there, so I didn't notice the whole word.
All tied up in gears, turning gears.
Oh, yeah.
For
yeah.
steampunk, you know, so.
Yeah, you know, I just, actually, I just watched the modern remake of Mysterious Island, Jules Verne, and that octopus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, just something I've had for a while sitting on my TV stand. And I've been found and determined to carve it. I've made smaller versions of it, but I've never done one this big. Yeah, it's quite challenging with some of the legs, you know, but other than that,
yeah,
we'll be done by tomorrow, hopefully.
I like that. Yeah, they throw that caveat there.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be exactly what I want, but it's going to be here.
Yeah, yeah,
for sure.
All right. All right, well, let you get back to it.
Thank you.
And site number 9, like father, like son, Brian Connors.
All right, now, see how we doing.
Pretty good. Ah, turtles.
It's getting there,
Yeah.
slowly but surely.
This is like the turtles on Finding Nemo.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, South Carolina has a turtle hospital at the aquarium.
Oh.
So I did a grand opening for them, and they had all kinds of, you know, and it kind of developed. They got a turtle. It was huge, and it died like half a year later.
Oh no.
So they got another turtle. It wasn't as big, and then they got another turtle, and next thing you know, they opened up a turtle hospital at the aquarium. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
those guys lived to be like 150 years old.
Yeah, yeah. They even had, when they built the bridge, had special lights and timed so it doesn't mess with the turtles.
Oh, yeah.
All right, who would know, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. But yeah. It's getting there. It's so big.
Well, you got another day.
Yeah.
You got another day.
That's the panic day tomorrow, though.
Yes, we were just talking about that. You know, a
Yeah.
lot of people are, you know, not going to start feeling the anxiety until tomorrow.
Day 3 on that one, we didn't take a break at all.
Yeah.
We carved breakfast we had, and we carved right until we dropped at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to do that.
Yeah, single block is supposed to be a little lower key.
Yes,
you know?
yes. But you know, this really shows the artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah, we've talked about that in past broadcasts that that multi-block is kind of an engineering thing and a lot of planning and you know, and then the double block is a little bit less, same thing
About
but a little less intense.
Yeah.
But single block is supposed to be all about the art.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the artist.
And the artist.
You walk around and go, okay, he can carve,
Yeah.
or okay, he can't. Anybody comes up here and does this in the middle of, you know, in this temperature, they can carve.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody out there who's a schmo right now. These guys are for real.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll let you get back to it.
All right, now.
So Stuart Grayson and Brian Connors are working here together in the same space where they did the Late for Work piece, which is behind us there. It's just not lit. So we'll move on down here. I think there's one more site here. Anton Laskin, and this is Ark of the Covenant. Which was a prop in Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? So this is a prop from Raiders of the Lost Ark, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Locked up in some government warehouse somewhere.
Somewheres.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to replicate it the best we can.
Yeah. Well, you got a good start. That's the base. So, are you carving the angels?
I'm gonna try to. I'm definitely gonna go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you got another day, you know.
Oh yeah, plenty of time, right?
You're saving the hardest part for last.
Oh, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That way I
Well,
can
at least they're
focus on-
small. At least they're small.
Well, if I'm gonna make them, they'll be probably
yeah.
right there.
But
Well, it
they're
is
not
kinda
8
small.
feet tall.
True, true.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Well, it'd be interesting. Well, we'll see how this turns out. You got a good start.
Thank you.
All right. I think we're at the end of the line here. So that's it for the single block. Now you've seen all the pieces, all the artists, and how their pieces are coming along. We'll be here tomorrow night for the final hour so that you can see how all this turns out. We'd like to thank Alaska Airlines for sponsoring us and helping make these videos possible. And like we said before, Alaska Airlines is where your safety and comfort is their utmost concern, with medical grade air filtration throughout the cabin and over your seat. Alaska Airlines, where do you want to go? So we're going to sign off here. I'm Steve Iverson with my trusty camera operator, Jacob Pett, and we'll see you tomorrow evening for the last hour of the single block competition. Stay safe.